On the left, your perfect healthy lunch. On the right, your living nightmare at 3 p.m. after eating it.
Feel like you're doing everything right, cutting sugar, eating greens, chugging water, but your stomach is still bloated like a balloon and your energy completely crashes?
Hey guys, I'm Mia. 2 years ago, I was exactly like you, driving myself crazy with this fake health. Until I became my own guinea pig, I realized it's these 4 healthy habits. Especially habit number 4, I bet you did it this morning, and it's completely disrupting your gut's natural defense. Ready? Let's see how many you're guilty of.
The first invisible killer quietly ruining your gut is a habit you probably think is incredibly healthy: chugging water while eating. We've been taught since childhood to drink 8 glasses of water a day, and many influencers suggest drinking lots of water with meals. Sounds perfectly logical, right? But from a biohacking perspective, this is an absolute disaster. Imagine your stomach as a high-efficiency strong acid-dissolving furnace. It must secrete highly concentrated stomach acid. When you are taking big bites and simultaneously chugging several large glasses of ice water, you are putting out the fire. The high-concentration stomach acid is instantly diluted, and the food cannot be broken down effectively. So it gets pushed into your small intestine half-cooked. This incompletely digested food becomes a premium feast for bad bacteria. They start fermenting it in your belly, producing massive amounts of gas. This is exactly why you clearly only ate a small bowl of healthy light food, yet your stomach floats up hard and painful like a balloon. Therefore, the first minimalist reset rule: try to drink less water for half an hour before and 1 hour after meals. Let your stomach acid remain in a highly concentrated, pure state. If your stomach acid environment is compromised, supplement with acid-resistant probiotics to rebuild your gut's microecological defense line. Next, let's look at the second subconscious bad habit, which is also a modern-day epidemic: eating in the sympathetic nervous system mode. Ask yourself, when was the last time you did absolutely nothing and just sat quietly to finish a meal? Nowadays, most people, especially hardworking people like you, what are you doing while eating? Replying to work emails, mindlessly scrolling through short videos, or stressing over the afternoon meeting in your head. You think you are saving time, but in reality, you are forcibly shutting down your digestive system. Our bodies possess a highly sophisticated gut-brain axis. When you are in a state of high stress, the brain secretes cortisol and enters the fight-or-flight sympathetic nervous system mode. In this mode, your body thinks you are being chased by a tiger. How could your body possibly allocate precious blood to the stomach to digest a salad? The blood all rushes to your limbs and brain, leaving your digestive tract practically at a standstill. At this time, everything you eat cannot be effectively absorbed. Not only will they turn into stubborn fat accumulating around your waist and belly, but they will also trigger severe indigestion. To change this, you must learn to take 3 deep breaths before a meal, forcing your nervous system to switch back to parasympathetic mode. This works better than taking any expensive supplements. If you are constantly under chronic high stress, you can try introducing some L-theanine into your daily routine to help decompress. Comfort your emotions first, and only then will your gut be willing to work. A third trap that leaves you in agony: blindly worshipping high-fiber and fake sugar-free products. As soon as you go to the supermarket, the shelves are everywhere labeled with 0-calorie, no added sugar, super high-fiber healthy snacks. But if you inherently struggle with frequent bloating and a sensitive gut, eating these things is no different from rubbing salt in a wound. First of all, artificial sweeteners like erythritol and sucralose cannot be fully metabolized by the body after entering your gut. They directly disrupt your gut flora, providing nourishment for those gas-producing bacteria. Secondly, a massive raw cold vegetable salad is simply too heavy of a burden for a gut that is already in a sub-health state. It's just like making a person with a sprained ankle run a marathon. The excessively rough fiber will only repeatedly irritate your inflamed intestinal wall, triggering a more severe immune reaction. Stop blindly following the trend of so-called superfoods. Your gut actually prefers warm, easily digestible, cooked foods. Vegetables stewed until soft and gentle proteins are the best way. to give your gut a vacation. Finally, the fourth ultimate bad habit that is destroying your energy every single day, slumping down immediately after a meal. Finishing lunch and immediately sitting back down at your cubicle to continue working, or finishing dinner and collapsing on the sofa. This incredibly common action is the exact culprit, causing you to crash with brain fog and feel drowsy right on time at 3 p.m. After you eat a meal containing carbohydrates, the starches rapidly convert into glucose and flood your bloodstream. If you remain completely stationary at this moment, your blood sugar will spike straight up like a roller coaster. In order to suppress the blood sugar, your body secretes a massive amount of insulin, and subsequently, the blood sugar experiences a cliff-like drop. This violent blood sugar fluctuation is the biggest culprit, robbing you of your energy. It not only makes you feel extremely exhausted, but also sends wrong fake hunger signals to your brain, making you crazily crave sweets at 3 p.m. To break this vicious cycle, it is actually very simple. Do not sit down immediately after eating. Even if you just stand up to organize your desk or go for a 10-minute walk, utilize the micro movements of your muscles to burn off the newly generated sugar in your blood. If you really don't have time, or if the carbohydrates in that meal were simply too high, you can utilize a natural starch blocking mechanism like white kidney bean extract to intercept part of the starch conversion at the source, smoothing out the blood sugar curve. As long as your blood sugar is stable, your energy will naturally flow continuously like a fully charged battery.
So how many did you hit?
Actually, fixing your health is never about overpunishing yourself. It's about stopping this unconscious self-harm. Step 1. Start by simply focusing on a good meal and stop diluting your stomach acid. Of course, if your gut microbiome and nervous system are already feeling fragile and need some extra safe support, check my channel homepage for the gut and mood reset tools I use.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, which bad habit are you quitting starting today? See you next time, and I wish you a refreshing, energetic day today.